If you've ever wanted to create images or videos without ever paying a single dollar, then now you can. Hi, my name is Ayan and welcome back to part 5 of the Gen AI course. And in this video, I will be showing you how you can create any image, any video, and even animate a logo for absolutely free. And unfortunately, this is the last part of the Gen AI course. I hope you have really enjoyed all these parts. And if you have learned anything, then please comment down below. I have learned something and I'll be happy to give it a heart or reply back. Anyway, let's get straight into it. As you can see on my screen, we are at a very, very special website. It is called Flow and it is another Google product. Now, just like Gemini, just like Notebook LM, this is part of the Google AI Studio. So the way you can get here is by, if you search Flow on Google and you click on the first link, it will lead you to this, or you can just use a link in the description down below. So everything, as I mentioned before, is going to be in the description down below. So go and check it out. But without further ado, let's click on Create with Flow and we'll see how the magic actually happen. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, this interface is quite basic, not much happening here. So the main thing is we're gonna click on this new button, new project, and we're gonna start a new project. So main thing about generating images, first of all, is how good your prompt is. It doesn't matter if you are trying to make a basic image or a professional one, the prompt really matters. And as I explained it in the first part with Sora, how each and every word in your prompt really matters, the same as this, right? So for this, we're going to be using Nano Banana. Again, that is another, Google's own product, Nano Banana. So just like Sora is a part of OpenAI, Nano Banana Pro is part of Google. And the cool thing is that you can use Nano Banana Pro for absolutely free. A lot of people say, well, you have to pay for Nano Banana Pro, and it's around, I don't know how much it is, but on this website you can use it for absolutely free without paying a dollar, right? So I'm going to go down here on this chat box and I'm going to click this icon, and as you can see, you have a lot of variety in what you want to do. For images, you have landscape, portrait, and you can generate more than one version. You can generate up to 4 samples at a time. But for now, we're just going to do 2. And you can down here choose whether you want to use Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2, or Imagen 4. Of course, everyone's going to be using Nano Banana Pro just because of how good it is. And for video, if I click on video, you have a lot more options. You have frames and ingredients. So the main difference between frames and ingredients is that for frames, it will generate a single frame for one video. For ingredients, you'll have multiple different frames for one video separately though. And you have landscape, portrait as usual, and you can have more than one version. And for this one, you can either have a fast, because it uses VO3, which is again another Google product. You can either use VO3 fast or VO3 quality. Main difference is that you'll be using credits for quality one, but for fast it's just 40 credits. But for now, for image, let's try and generate a nice image. So let's say I want to generate an image of a bird flying across the ocean where there's a sunset happening, right? Like I said before, we're gonna not define, explain, resist, because that's usually for ChatGPT and Gemini. Mainly is describing how you want the image to look. So we're gonna start with the bird. So first of all, we're gonna start with the background. We're gonna define how we want the background to look. Sunsetty, beach or ocean, right? Thick clouds, orangey red sky, and what else if you want. And we're going to describe the bird, what bird we want, whether it's flying or whether it's sitting, standing. So all that sort of stuff is going to be accounted in here. Prompt for a falcon on side of a beach, sunset happening. So we're just going to click enter and we're going to see how Flow creates this image. While this is loading, comment down below whether you think Nano Banana Pro is better than Sora, and whether you think that, and which AI tool you like to use. Comment down below. So here are our 2 images, and as you can see, both of them look very, very interesting. So on the left hand side, you have the falcon looking across that way. You have the sunset happening in the background, and in front of a beach, small slight waves, and it's sitting on a circular wooden top. And on the right hand side, pretty much same thing, but this time the falcon is looking towards the camera, and this one looks a lot more reddish and orangey in terms of the background. So Please let me know in the comments down below which image looks better, image number 1 or image number 2. Personally, I think image number 2 looks better, but if the falcon was looking that way towards the right, then it would look a lot more better. But we can actually change the prompt. So if we wanted to use the prompt again, or if we want to change something, then we can add to prompt over here, and we can say make the falcon look towards the right of the picture. It's going to do that again, click enter, and it's going to generate 2 more images in the same window. So here's the new image with the editor prompt, and as you can see, you have the falcon looking towards the right of the screen. So a lot of things you can do with this image. If you click the 3 buttons, you can animate it. Of course, if you want to see it animated, you can add to prompt, you can put it to favorite, you can download images, you can reuse the prompt, and if you want to download, you can of course download it in either 1K resolution, 2K resolution as well. A lot more other things you can do as well. So if we were to, let's say, animate this image, we'll click on animate, and we can say, well, I want the falcon to fly off into the distance towards the sunset by initiating its flight by looking downwards, flapping its wings for elevation. So this is generating a video for us, so we can look over here, click the video icon, and you can see that we have all of this settings going on. So I'm going to click enter, and it's going to generate an animation for us using VO3. The cool thing about this website is that not a lot of people actually know about it. I've heard a few people talk about Flow, but not really having tutorials about it or showing how you can use Flow properly. It's better than just paying for Nano Banana Pro and VO3 separately and, you know, not using it properly. Flow is the only website which I think you can use Nano Banana and VO3 for free. And I think it's a wonderful place to create images and videos. All right, so it generated us our videos, and we'll see. Yes, so it looks, oh wow. And as you can see, it flies off into the distance. So it looks down, starts flapping its wings, and it goes off into the sunset. All right, nearly similar, but this time in this one, the camera zooms in more towards the falcon. Another thing you notice is that if you look closely, that little strap it has on its legs, it sort of disappears once it flies away. But comment down below whether you think video number 1 or video number 2 is better. And if I just look into here as well, I think, because a lot of the time videos like these have a few defects. So yeah, this one's a lot more clear. The thing that I don't like about video gen softwares like Veo is that you will have watermarks in the bottom right hand corner on the video. So it's very hard to take that off unless I think you have some sort of other software that can take it off for you. But that was basically generating an image and also animating the image using Veo 3. And if I click on the 3 dots, you can add the scene, or you can do a lot more other things as well. You can download the video in 270p as an animated GIF, or a 720p video. For 1080p, 4K, you need to upgrade, obviously. But for free, this is absolutely really nice. Now, this time we're going to try animate a logo. So we're going to pick any random logo. Let's choose Tesla's logo. So I'm going to grab a logo for Tesla. Go to images, and let's just pick this one. Right, so I have downloaded the Tesla logo and I have it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and animate it, and the way we're going to animate it is we're going to make sure we have some sort of light effect happening in the animation. So I'm going to say that I want you to animate the Tesla logo. I want a bunch of light streaks hinting the logo in the beginning and slowly revealing itself as words come together, letters come together. Righty, so we're going to click enter, and we're going to see what this gives us. Right, so here are our 2 videos, and let's see what it's actually created for us. Oh wow, that looks awesome. Let's watch that again. That looks really cool. Look at this one. Alrighty, so a bit of word animation as well, letter animation. Nice, cool. So again, let me know what you think, whether you enjoyed animation number 1 or animation number 2. Comment down that below as well. And that was it for this video and for this course. If you really enjoyed this video and this course, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, because there's more videos like this coming as well. And if you think that this course is going to help someone, then make sure you send this course to them as well. Share it with them, and I'll see you in the next video.